how the hell did you come up with waxing genitalia? Like, were you looking at your own genitalia and think, well, some women have a strange relationship with it, and like, how did this come about?
Mm, that was so many years ago. That I went for my first waxing ever, and this experience, it sticked with me. It was such an intense experience that I wanted to actually do something with the subject, but I didn't really want to get waxed myself. But I just did, and I went to all these different salons, and I talked with all the waxers about their job while being waxed. So I was a overly curious customer, which was asking questions about all these other women and and about her job. And I was getting so many insights from these ladies because they have a perspective that a lot of heterosexual women don't have at all, except for people that fetch babies from the womb. Being naked in front of a woman that has seen so many vulvas, it's an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to ask this woman about my vulva. Like, hey, woman, um, so what are you seeing down there, and what is
Yeah,
it like?
compared
What is it like
compared
for
to what
you?
compared to whatever else you're seeing on a
Yeah,
daily
I
basis.
wanted to be compared in a way.
Knowing you
Mhm.
and knowing also that you're a little bit more holistic in your lifestyle, I'm going to assume that you had a different way of approaching the genitalia. Like if I look at your house with the flowers, it's like a kind of peaceful, ritualistic way of being. Like I'm assuming that you put one ingredient there that maybe a lot of women didn't put into it while waxing. That would be love and care. But correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't see you just.
I did not want to make any topic a taboo, and if women had insecurities, um, I would like to go through those insecurities with them. And I also played with giving compliments to women, their genitalia, and I thought that was also a gift I could give them. Um, and doing that in a professional way, or in a like
Can you
a
give an
touching way.
example? Can you give an example of, you said, a good conversation or good questions or holding space, you've said, and giving a compliment. What do all these things look like?
It all depends on what the women come with, like what how they enter the room and what comments they make. A lot of women also have a lot of uh, like irony and or kind of satire energy when they come in, because it's a bit absurdistic and they're changing, um, and I just kind of let women laugh about themselves and about the situation, and also kind of nodding, yeah, like, and this is my job. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And my questions were, as a waxer, even very intimate. Like I prefer not to talk about holidays as a waxer, but I prefer to really go deep.
I'm
Wow.
holding back some tears, but Yasmine is just casual about it. She's strong. Yeah.
I'm not also casual about it. I'm also the reason why I want to make a movie about it is because I I do not want to normalize it. Um, if a girl comes in and gets her first wax ever, I might be the first woman seeing her vulva. Because, of course, I'm a person that in the Western society you get in touch with, I think, quicker than a gynecologist.
Gynecologist. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, actually. It's true. You would be the first person to some degree because
For
they'd have
women.
no other reason to expose their genitalia to somebody else if they weren't a doctor.
Hmm.
So you actually are at this very intimate moment, especially if they're young and getting into this.
Yeah, I just kind of emphasize that it is special, and that I thank them for their trust.
Would you say that the main reason for waxing is not because people like, oh, it feels so good to not feel the hair? They're like, it's pleasurable. It's really about, I need to remove this part of my body so I can be loved.
Yes, but it's beautiful also that women are willing to go through things to please other people, even though it's maybe their projection, and men don't care. They are willing to go through so much to be loved and get affection. I think that's actually a quality that we should not see it as something like,
Judge it.
This documentary is not about waxing is good or bad, but
No.
what I'm getting from you is you're showing all angles of it and allowing people to kind of connect to it in whatever way they want to connect to it.